Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Welcome to a daily news special. Yes, we are live. It's 7 o'clock at time. We are live here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. This is a daily news special. Yes, another edition, another day. Episode number five. And so every Wednesday, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock, we'll be here. I'll be focusing more on elections, on 2023 general elections. It's good, it's very interesting. It's very interesting because, Taratone almost like 330 something days, and yes, 332 or so to election next year, 2023. So akusikuri and manje, but we have to focus kuti zviri kufamba sei, chii chiri kuitika, masweets akamira sei, who is selling the idea, who is selling the idea, who is selling the best idea on the market, and the best idea on the market in Diani, and yes, who is the best candidate, who is the best candidate, of course. We have to talk about it here on this show, road to 2023 general elections. Vamwe vachandi blocker, vamwe vacha unfollow, vamwe vacha unsubscribe. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I will try by all means to be neutral when it comes to the politics, because mune munhu agara ane maonero ake ane mafungiro ake, but at the end of the day we all want the same thing, which is a better Zimbabwe for everybody else. And so before I start, I just want to say thank you once again for subscribing. Thank you very much for being part of us. Thank you very much for for the support that you've been giving us here on this channel each and every day, each and every hour, every week. And you got week in, week out, you always come here, back here, and subscribe. Although some people wasn't but they always come back. They always come back here to watch our videos. And so big up to you, salute. But before we start again, I just want to say, guys, we need to go out there and register to vote in numbers. And yes, akatibudeni hwandu hwedu tiende to register kuvhota. We need to urge our young sisters, our young brothers out there vane ma18 years, vane zvitupa, kuti vaende vanotora zvitupa. Vasina ngavaende vanotora zvitupa. Kuna zvitupa vaya, yes, we need to urge them to go out there and register to vote. And kwandiri, an enemy of mine is someone else who come here and tell me kuti kuvhota kuna basa, takambovhota kudhara hapana. Those people are the enemy. They are the enemy of the state. They are the enemy of us. They are the enemy of me and you. Because vanhu ivava ndo vanhu vanodzosera kumashure. And because at the moment you come here and told me kuti takambovhota kudhara hapana chinochinja, hey, this and that. I mean, we have witnessed in many countries like Zambia. We've seen Zambia. We've seen in Kenya. I mean, young people voting. We've seen their life changing. And in Zambia zviri kufamba mbichana zviri kuchinja. Now Zambia yakutengesa vakutengesa electricity. Takutotenga electricity from Zambia because vakavhota mushe. They voted for the wrong people who are now in power, who are now changing their lifestyle. And kwacha rato more powerful than rand radhako. And as much as you want to say kuti tiende kuZimbabwe, charamba tiri South Africa, hey South Africa this, hey andende nini andende, aiwa rand radhakwa, enda paRarare nemarands ako unoti unenge chi, what can you buy in rand paRarare? Hapana, rand harisi kutenga. So what I'm saying here is that we need to make sure that we secure the future of our children, the future of the next generation. Because zviitike izvozvo hazvingoitike tisina kuregister kuvhota, hazviitike tisina kuvhota. Social media comes and goes. Tinonyora, totaura nyaya, tinodiscussa nyaya, but social media haimbofa yakachinja anything. Social media is there kuti tingotandara tichitaura nyaya tichiseka, but at the end of the day, ballot box is the only way to change the new landscape. And so today we're going to be focusing more on nyaya yezek, because last week takataura nezve MDC alliance, takataura the week before takataura nezve ZANU PF, takataura nezve triple C. Those are I would say the three political parties which uh, which are visible on social media. And yes, those are the three political parties which are visible on social media. But you see, last week, a few days ago, I saw Love Mama Duku, yes, who is the president of NCA. Yes, the man had a press conference in Harare, and I mean, vamadhuku vanongobatika apo naapo apo naapo, vanombopfeka bhatyi reuloya, the same time muzopfeka bhatyi repolitical party. I mean, when it comes to nyaya dzemutemo, vamadhuku, he's a good lawyer, no disrespect, and but munhu anongobatika nguva yema-elections, munhu anobatika nguva yema-elections, munhu iyoyo yekuti hatingamurasi, and mwana wekuti mudhara zvake, but munhu wekuti hamurasi, and you have to you have to have him. You have to have him. He had a press conference on a few days ago, and it was very interesting. He pointed a lot of issues, including ZEC, nomination fee, ZEC, which I'm going to talk about, which is our main topic of today. Yes, the nomination of ZEC is now the nomination fee, and the nomination fee, ZEC. Yakakwira, and so which means kuti presidential candidates, those who wants to contest as presidents, you need to pay 20,000 US dollar, which is far the highest in Africa. In Africa at the moment, Zimbabwe, when it comes to the nomination fee, you have to pay 20,000 US dollar, from 1,000 to 20,000. So I'm do right to complain about no, this is not okay, this is wrong. We can't afford that. We can't afford it. And yes, we can't afford it. The men were saying, you know what, 20,000 US dollar, we can't afford kuti tukwanise contest up elections ariko muna 2023. At the same time, ZEC is saying kuti the reason why takwidza mari times 7 or times 20 is because there's some other politicians who want to take chance, vatora chances, and so vamadhuku vakati National Constitutional Assembly leader Lavu Maduku says the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC does not have powers to hike nomination fees for election candidates. Maduku, who is a constitutional lawyer, law expert, told journalists at a press conference in Harare that the decision to hike nomination fees to be charged in US dollars was ridiculous, unacceptable, and unconstitutional. Last Friday, ZEC gazetted nomination fees through statutory instrument 143 of 2022, which we see prospective presidential candidates forking out 20,000 US dollar. Yes, as nomination fees up from 1,000 US dollar. Legislators 1,000 US dollar up from 50 US dollar. I mean, my my MPs I'm 50 US dollar, but now they're now paying 1,000 US dollar. That's for the MPs, and councillors is from 100 US dollar. They're now paying my 200 US dollar. My councillors, I have a right to stand as a presidential candidate, and I don't want to negotiate that. No one is supposed to approve. ZEC has no powers to be involved in making such fundamental decisions regarding who stands and who doesn't stand as a candidate. Maduku said the constitution says every Zimbabwean is entitled to vote and hold public office, and that in itself is a constitutional right accessible by any Zimbabwean. But imagine that we have to put a monetary requirement, meaning that there is misunderstanding of what this nomination process are for. Nomination fees are nominal. He said it would be easy for dominated parties such as ZANU-PF to pay the fees, while smaller parties would struggle, which is definitely true. I mean, smaller parties have to struggle to raise that money, which is like 20,000 US dollar. And if it's ZANU-PF has resources to do that, and it's funded by many corrupt people in the country, just two corrupt people will be able to fund it. Our other net colleagues have so many friends around the world. He's talking about Triple C, and women's organizations have also blasted the hike in nomination fees, saying it would hinder female participation in elections. Institute for Women, for Young Women and Development team leader Grenis Chingachirere said women and the youth cannot afford to be candidates and have representation with such high nomination fees. This is a reversal of historical gains made over time by our Zimbabwean black government to allow women and youth to participate in the developmental process. ZEC must reverse the fees. Women's Academy for Leadership and Political Excellence Director Sita Bilede was accused as ZEC for commercializing elections. Women with disabilities and young women will suffer more from this proclamation since they already sidelined from economic opportunities. Many of the political parties will simply shift the burden to pay such large amounts of money to the candidates, and this will definitely affect women who are at the receiving end of poverty. Women Coalition for Zimbabwe, Humanitarian Cluster Alternative Leader Rita Nyapinga said, women have other responsibilities, and the rise in these fees will discourage them from participating in the 2023 elections. We recommend that political parties must finance women candidates. And yeah, so guys, that's the latest here. It's unconstitutional, so which means soon we're gonna see this whole issue going to court because they're saying which is ZEC cannot hike my fees like that. And that okay, hike up maybe by 100%. That's we see from 1,000 US dollar to 2,000 US dollar. It's understandable, 100%. But they've hiked those fees by 190%, I think. No, by 1,900%. Because from 1,000 US dollar to 20,000 US dollar, I mean, imadagawanda, 20,000 imadagawanda, you won't be getting any cent back. And chances of Maduku winning my elections that go next year, 2023, are very slim. Are very slim, literally Chongoripo. And so we're gonna see Maduku challenging this court, and of course we're gonna see Madugu challenging this to court Panyai, and so guys, for you to comment in the comment section, yes, you need um you need to be part of our family, yes, our premium family, yes, our VIP family. For you to be a VIP family, you need to go to the join button, which is next to subscribe button, and choose a package that really suits you and be part of us. I mean, be part of us, be part of us here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Ndopo pamunozwa kuti kana uri VIP ka, you can comment on our live videos that we're gonna be doing as we go towards my elections article 2023. And but anyway, not everyone is and welcome to nyaya dzema nomination fees. Vanhu vese havana kuomerwa handika. Pane munhu wakutofara kutoti no zvitori ball akukwidza kwaita zeki mafees aya atogona. And one of these guys is Douglas Monzora, and he said opposition MDC Alliance President Douglas Monzora has welcomed the increase in the nomination fees for candidates to contest in the 2023 elections, arguing this will weed out opportunists on a fundraising initiative. To contest for president, candidates have to, pay those amount. And he said that Monzora, whose party failed to win a single seat in the by-elections in March this year, the increase were good because they discourage people who thought elections are meant for fundraising. It is a good idea that the nomination fees be raised for candidates. I heard other people complaining that the fees will affect the poor candidates. Yes, as a candidate, the money is not supposed to come from your pocket, but it should come from your party. Monzora told the state-controlled New Zealand agency, and I saw about this because he's saying that it will also weed out opportunists. And say, and guys, you can still comment after this live, and I can still reply to you in the comment section. Inyaya yezek and inyaya yezek inyaya jakare ye nomination fee which was announced last week, and many people are saying it is too much. Wakazi arikuti isusu wakazi isusu manje machomesera because poverty kwatiri isusu yagara inota affect much compared to men. So according to our constitution, there should be a percentage for women, for youth, and also for men, and for varume vakura. Saka motoendewa kutoti pane mazera ekuti pane mazera nema age groups nema gender vanenge vachitsitirwa nemarriage because you can't expect a small party to raise 20,000 US dollar for presidential election. And saka which means kuti changa chiona a small number of political parties contesting from elections that go next year. Kunenge kusina 21 like what happened in 2018. Kunenge maybe 10 or 6 or 5 political parties will be contesting for the presidential seat, and which is a very competitive seat next year, 2023. And so, guys, if you're just signing us here, welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. You are listening, you are watching uh, to Road 2023 general elections. And yes, I'm your host. My name is Prince. We always talk about nyaya zikuitika concern more about elections each and every Wednesday here, and every Wednesday here at about 7 o'clock. Yes, we always talk about that, and 7 o'clock every day. And we're gonna be doing this until next year, until my elections, of course. And so I'm gonna be I'm gonna be your driver on the seat. So you need to subscribe, you need to like, you need to share, you need to you need to go and register to vote. And because uh, if you don't register to vote, hapana, next year change chingo complain, and at the same time next year in August September I will be complaining again. Zimbabwe yaora, Zimbabwe yaora, Zimbabwe yaora. Wakaregister kuvota here hauna, and hauna register kuvota, but chingo complainer. So we need to go out there and put the frustrations ese ballot box pa X papo ndipo panofanira kutongoti what tikuisa X panapa because ndipo ndikuda X I want to change the future of our kids. Hatangorambe tichingomhanyira kudiaspora kune dzimwe nyika. I mean at the moment tikubatwa senhapwa kune dzimwe nyika. Zimbabweans are now when people ask you unobva kupi kuZimbabwe, they'll be looking at you funny like, oh Zimbabwe, oh Zimbabwe. And it's no longer a joke. It's no longer a joke. It's a very serious situation. I mean, it is what it is. And takudedzwa nemazita because of who we are, or because of we are cowards. We always run away. Kana zvinhu zvaipa. And so this time is a high time that we need to go back to Zimbabwe and show our frustrations in the ballot box. And kuti zvifambe. And so Kaditory in the comment section. This is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. So, are these political parties who are contesting, besides the nomination fees, are these political parties which are contesting elections next year, are they talking about the reforms? Because I haven't heard anything about reforms. Kunzekwe Triple C, vanobotaura apo neapo panyaya dzema reforms, my security reforms, my electoral reforms. Remember, guys, since 2018, nothing much has changed when it comes to my reforms. So we're gonna see what happened in 2018 happening in 2023. The reason why is because nothing is done. Hapana chatichaitika chekuti tingati aiwa next year the elections are gonna be free and fair, and reforms haana kuitwa, reforms haasati aitwa, and I don't know kuti anoitwa rini, I don't know kuti anoimplementwa rini, I don't know kuti zvafamba sei. No one knows kuti zvichafamba sei, kuti what's the next move. And again, instead of complaining nomination fees, I think we should be complaining more about the reforms. And my reforms are haitwenezeki, anoitwa parliament, and ma-MPs edu kuparliament uko ndo basa ravo suppose ngwachitopusha rafu tinoti elections akwanisike kuitika kana pasina kuitwa ma-reforms. Ndounoitwa ma-reforms ikoko zeki vanenge vachingotedzero zvinenge chibva kuparliament ikoko. And so it's high time that I still feel that those political parties need to wake up. And yes, political parties in Zimbabwe akawandisa. We have so many of them. And I shall have an episode whereby I shall be reading, or I shall be counting those political parties who will be contesting for my elections that go next year. And I could tell you guys kuti akatowanda zvokusvika zvokuma 100 zvokuti ese yayo akatanga kuita noise about electoral reforms. I personally think that panoitika something, because at the moment ZANU-PF itori ahead, itori like one advantage kudara ZANU-PF because is the governing party. Saka you can't expect ZANU-PF to talk about reforms you can't expect ZANU-PF kuti cheme kuzek. Vatone advantage kudara, vane upper hand kudara. Saka maopponent at the moment, whether it's Triple C, MDC Alliance, Lead, or any political party, vato kuminers kudara. And so don't miss that. The playing field, will never be equal. It will never be equal. That's why I'm saying that the only weapon in any opposition political parties is to urge their citizens to go out there and register to vote and push for those reforms. But when wakabuda neuwandu wavo kana novota aiwa playing level field inenge ya equal or even more to the opposition, because vanhu vakawanda vanenge vabuda varechisa kuvhota. Saka kana panyaya yekuti anzoni panoitwa vanoriga ma-elections kuti machinja manamba, it will be impossible for anyone to rig my-elections, because vanhu vakawanda vanenge vabuda neuwandu hwavo, vanenge vasarudza kuti you know what, isusu we are going with this party, isusu we are voting for this party. Saka zvinenge zvakunetsa kuti vachinje 7 aite 6 aite 3, zvinenge zvakuchinja because the overwhelming of people who actually voted hunenge huri pamusoro. And saka hazvingoitike magic if people don't go and register to vote. That's why I'm saying that we need to go out there and show, you know what, we need a better Zimbabwe. We are tired of being called names. We are tired of being, tossed around everywhere. Tanherera kungeti vanhu vasina navabereki vakafa, vabereki vachiri vapenyu, but tanherera everywhere. Everyone nochingwa Zimbabwe this, Zimbabwe that, Zimbabwe this, Zimbabwe this, for wrong reasons. Zimbabwe dollar, Zimbabwe bond, rinokwanisa kutoita simba kutofara even rand, even kwacha. You know what? If right policies are being implemented, if right people are really doing the right thing, corruption chacho iri kuraya zvakawanda. So we need to think about it. We need to really think about it. We really need to urge our young sisters, our young brothers, our vese muraini vese vapana muraini vaya kutomumisa kuti pana iwe wakadzisa kuvhota here, handi uredzisa kuvhota, kuti vadhonza vapana vadiki vaya. Munhu wese ID yake, hazvinei kuti kumamisha, kumadhorobha, kumagrowth point, kumaini, wherever. It doesn't matter kuti where. Munhu wese ngaabude nechitupa chake aende anoregister kuvhota. Don't be fooled kuti anzoni vanoriga, ndakambovhota nini kubvira 1980 ndichivhota. Some people, they always try by all means to discourage other people, or kutondera other people past, because they vane kamwe keda kungodzikisira, keda kungopushira vanhu pasi kuti no, don't do this because of ABCD. No, kana iwe wakarejisa kuvhota, wakatadza kuvhota, ati wakambovhota zvakaramba kuitika zvavaida iwewe, why do you discourage other people not to do the right thing, which is to go out there and register to vote? And so guys, this is road to 2023 general elections. My name is Prince. We are here every Wednesday 6:30, 7 o'clock actually, to 8 o'clock. Yes, we'll be talking more about nyaya dzema elections. And so according to ZEC, and it is saying that Bulawayo will likely to lose about 2 of its 12 parliamentary seats during the ongoing elimination exercise, judging by the number of its registered voters. So maona guys, nyaya nikutaura register kuvhota Bulawayo, matebelele vanhu vadu kuvhota, vanhu vadu kuregister kuvhota kubulawayo. So it's going to lose 2 of its constituency out of 12 aripo. Even to Bulawayo, my constituency anga more than 12 muna 2018, but now 12 acho anga asara acho vachabvisa amwe 2 because of low turnout. So which means kuti one constituency ichange yakabananidzwa nangu ma-areas amwe, because kana iri constituency 1 kana other side iro rine malovo rine vanhu vakarezita vashoma, vanhu vashoma vachabananidzwa neiyi iripo iyi, then you get a constituency. Saka kana 12 yakatadza kubuda mushe anenge ato 10 other constituency kune ma-low turnout waya vanenge kutofamba distance kuti vaende one register kuvhota, vanenge vato 1 constituency because vanhu havasada kuregista kuvhota and saka ndonyaya iri very very crucial. It's a very very sad situation and so Bulawayo will be losing 2 of his 12 parliamentary seats because Zek will be doing the elimination exercise which is happening right now, and it's so sad, man. It's really sad. That's why I'm saying that things will never be good and zvinhu hazvimbobva zvakanaka kana vanhu vasi kuda kuti varegiste kuvhota. Things are not gonna be well. Changoramba chichingoema and kuchema kwacho hakubatsiri because at the end of the day it's gonna affect us and it will affect us directly. So someone is saying that Triple C should be on campaigns to make people register to vote. I don't understand why Triple C is so quiet. As Zimbabweans, I don't think we're ready for change. Yes, it's true, definitely true, because can I take lose 2 more constituency in Bulawayo, which means we should be gaining more constituencies. Because remember the Bulawayo and those strong the Triple C, those strong with Jakare, Yema opposition political parties. Sakana take lose 2 more seats, which means it's a good advantage for ZANU-PF too. And so someone else saying even you, it's your duty to make sure that all the youths vari munharaunda maunogara kana mabasa kwaunoswera varegister kuvhota. Even ndiwe Triple C yacho chinonzi Triple C ndisu vanhu kwete nosochamisa oga. Yes, true. Definitely true. Mwari kuti rigging a strategy, register to vote, and South Africa is right chasing you away from their country. By not voting, people destroy the future of their children. We went to war so that we vote, and it's a rigging strategy. I don't think it's a rigging strategy. I think that's the reality which is on the ground. Vanhu vasina kubuda kunoregister kuvhota, saka there's no other way here. Kana mimi makafuratira makati hatidi kuvhota, saka Zimbabwe inonaka sei kana musikadi kuvhota. And I really don't understand. So someone saying so they mean a member of parliament present only registered voters, not all people who live in the constituency. ZEC is lost on this one. Yes, I mean that's the reality. MP anorepresenta vanhu vakavhota chete. Vanhu vasina kuvhota munenge muchingotevera kumashure because vanhu vakavhota ndivanenge vakasarudza MP anenge achitungamira or even a councillor anenge achitungamira and so guys, someone say kuti ndaiona nyaya yacho ndeyekuti kunokunda opposition kunodzikiswa maconstituency, then kunokunda ruling party kuwedzerwa kuitira kubata 2/3 majority muparliament. Vane chimuti vanoita zvavanoda sure. And ndeimwe nyaya yekuti hanzi zvoni kune maopposition political parties kuno support yakawanda like Bulawayo kunodzikiswa maconstituency and kunoenda kuZANU-PF anotowedzerwa more because they always want 2/3 majority in parliament. Ndomaonero ake ndomatauriro ake. I don't know how true it is, but vanenge vashanda zvakare nemafigures and so I don't understand, guys. I really don't understand here. Someone say kuti ndaona nyaya yacho ndeyekuti kuno opposition kunodzikiswa maconstituencies, then kunokunda ruling party kuitira kubata 2/3 majority muparliament. Vane chimuti vanoita zvavanoda. Ndomaonere mumwe anenge mwari kuti rigging has already started, and I can bet my last dollar that the opposition is no counter strategy to this. And mwari kuti ZANU-PF is limiting anti-ZANU constituency and multiplying pro-ZANU. And vanawanda vari kuti ku Triple C ku area ine Triple C kwairi stronghold ma-constituency ari kureduced. ZANU-PF ari kuwedzerwa. I mean, guys, you need to come up at my V11 and you need to come up at my V11 here. Someone saying kuti the reason is simply Bulawayo is anti-ZANU and they are likely to vote for MRP, which is Mutwaka's Republic. In their wish, they would be happy if Bulawayo is 1 seat. We know more than half of the residents of Bulawayo are out of the country because ZANU has turned Zimbabwe into ruins. The diaspora people have been lamenting about lack of exercising their voting rights, but ZANU won't accept a reasonable request, which is done by all democratic countries. And hanzi Bulawayo naRwanda vari South Africa. The reason why vanhu vazhinji vasina kuregister kuvhota. ndomuona rake. Someone said kuti Zek made the registration to vote so difficult, and Zeki someone said kuti didn't there were mobile registration teams across Zimbabwe, and even now you can still go and register to vote. Just go with your ID and the proof of residence to Zek offices. And remember, guys, kuti kana usina ID, you can still go and get yourself an ID for free. And hapana central badara kana usina chitupa, you can still go and get yourself an ID. And someone said kuti no matter how little or a few people registered, as long as bigger number goes to opposition ruling party, we call it a win. And so guys, this is a daily news special here, and episode number 90, 98, 97, 98, and here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and thank you for being part of us. You can still vote, you can still go out there and register to vote, and yes, you can still go out there and register to vote, guys. And they say to register to vote, and let's go in numbers, and let's go in numbers. Katibude no one wedu tiende to register to vote. I know some people might say all sorts of things, all sorts of things, all sorts of things. I understand that, but at the end of the day, guys, Zimbabwe belongs to me. It belongs to you, and we want a better Zimbabwe for everybody. A Zimbabwe that is free. A Zimbabwe that we can get employment. A Zimbabwe that the next generation can live happily ever after. And yes, Zimbabwe yekuti kuma passport akufana kutombozara kuma passport, akufana kutomboita line, and passport yako unoita any day raunongowada. You can go and apply for your passport wamusiwowo. And one day Zimbabwe kutoti munhu you be proud to be a Zimbabwean. You be proud to be a Zimbabwean. Kutoenda kune dzimwe nyika kutongoenda kuti just for a visit, not kutoti I'm going to other countries to look for better, for better lives. No, we want a Zimbabwe that people can be in Zimbabwe, stay in Zimbabwe, live in Zimbabwe. And so for it to happen, you just need to go out there and register to vote. And yes, so nasi tataura nezvenyaya dzakawanda. And tataura nyaya yema fees, yema nomination fees, which some political are saying is too much. Other people are saying that Iowa imali because it will also reduce the number of people to will be contesting elections. But amaduku ari kuti Iowa it's unconstitutional. What Zek did the nomination fee kuti Iowa havana right yekukwidza mari iyoyo like that from $1,000 to $20,000. It doesn't make sense. And so personally I think amaduku vachatora nyaya iyi bona naye kukoti ndochangosara kuita panyaya iyi. And we talked about nyaya yekuregister kuvhota, and we need to urge our young brothers and sisters out there vanotora zvitupa kunoregister kuvhota. And the elimination exercise is happening to Zek, and it seems like low number of people who are turning out to register to vote ichaita kuti maconstituency amwe mazhinji akwanise kubviswa, akutobanidzwa neamwe maconstituency amwe because of low turnout yekuregister kuvhota vacho, vanhu vakubuda vashoma. And people who are coming out kuti vaende vanoregister kuvhota vashoma. Saka Zek vanenge vasina choice but to remove some other constituency. And so remember kuti muparliament makaita third majority yema MPs munenge makugadzira mitemo, and munenge mato ahead of time. So some people are saying that it's because ZANU-PF is trying by all means to decrease some of Triple C's strongholds, vowedzera kuZANU-PF strongholds. Ndomaonerawo nemafungiro, but at the end of the day we are looking at numbers. Kana kubulayo kuna vanhu 5,000 varegister kuvhota, other constituency ine 1,000. It doesn't make sense kuti varambe vane that 1,000 there other constituency, because vanhu vashoma varegister kuvhota uko. Saka vanenge vasina choice but to remove that area iyoyo kuisa kune imwe area. And Saka, it is what it is. This is a daily news special. We're gonna be keeping you guys in the loop regarding to any new information here on this show. And yeah, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock at any time up to 7:30. I'll be live here, until next year, as we go towards my elections. But for you to comment, you need to be part of our membership structure, our membership family. And yes, but you can still comment again after the show. Whatever you want to say, you always know what I always reply in the comment section. And so once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of us, and thank you for support. And let's meet again on Friday 7 o'clock. Daily news special. We'll be talking more about Nyaiwitika in Zimbabwe. Nyaiwitika in Zimbabwe with the latest news about the lady MEC Beku Limpopo. Is that viral video? We'll be discussing about it on Friday here on Daily News Special. And let's meet on Friday, whereby we'll be talking about Nyaya kutendera pa social media kunetsa, and we need to know chiri kuitika. And so once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed week ahead. My name is Prince. Bless up. Thank you.